What are you two doing?
Come on! Aren't you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in hand.
Holy shit, this is nuts.
Let me show you.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute. That is the truth.
Who am I? How can I forget?
Then how do I take it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello.
The no game.
Good evening. Hello. What is it? I think that the sound is spiking really hard on my OBS, so I'm pretty sure it's loud. Let me...
The no game. The no game.
I guess that's fine. I can't really... I'll just turn the background music low, and if it's just, if it's loud, anyone just let me know. But anyway, it is, what is it, July 20th, 8 o'clock p.m. I am doing 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I guess this is the first game of Zero Escape. I think before I said I was going to do a Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma, but I looked it up, and apparently I have to do all the other games. And guess what? This was on sale for $6 with the second game too bundled in. So, hooray for me! But yeah, I have no expectations of this game. I don't really know. I just know it's a visual novel and there's like puzzles in it. That's essentially all I know. But yeah, like I said, the audio on the OBS looks really loud, so I turned it down a lot. So I guess if it's too quiet, you can let me know, and I'll crank that volume back up. But yeah, let me raise the volume on my headphones too, actually. Alright, let's get started. The intro cinematic looked a little bit horror, but I'm not sure how horror versus just mystery this is gonna be. So, I guess we'll find out. Anyway. Let's go, I guess. Oh. Great. I assume this autosaves. Fiction. Fictitious, of course, of course. 2 modes. Easy mode and normal mode. Okay. I'm bad at puzzles, so we might have to change it. So we're just on a boat. Counting down. Are we trapped on the boat? Probably. Why else would they show us the boat? Oh. R1. Is that, what does that do? Shoot. Nothing. Low? What is that? Oh. Our branching path. Oh. Comes back, I guess. Okay. 3. Oh. Okay, okay. I like this. I like this. I love branching paths that do not appear to converge so far. Oh. It looks like my guess is middle ending is going to be the good ending and right ending is going to be the bad ending. This one might be neutral ending. I have no idea if there's good or bad endings, but interesting. I like that. I like that. I looked it up and people are like, oh, you gotta do all endings. I'm only gonna go for one and I'll probably just look up the rest on my own. But yeah, no guides on this one. I'll just go whichever one I solve, I guess, you know. Whichever I'm smart enough to solve, I guess. We'll go that way. Okay. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open.
What the?
Voiced. As they adjusted to the light, he realized he didn't— oh! That's quick! What the heck? He didn't recognize his surroundings, I guess. With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
Whoa! His balance lost and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah, what the hell?
Overreaction much? I'm kidding. Oh, can I switch this?
Bed?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that did. Oh well. A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. Junpei had fallen, apparently, from the topmost bunk.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt.
His shoulder hurt, his knees hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt. He could feel a bump forming on his forehead, where he'd slammed it against the low ceiling. Arrgh.
Eyesight's
That's what
kinda
it
blurry.
does.
Must have hit my head.
I like this one better.
No, wait. That's not it.
At first, he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was just another effect of his rude awakening, but as he looked around, he realized it was real. The whole room was shaking.
An earthquake. But it's shaking too fast for that.
Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake. I feel like boats have like a very distinctive sway. I feel like he'd recognize he's on a boat. Or an
Anyway,
airplane. Some sort of craft, at least. Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. His balance regained, he finally took his first good look around the room. They provided him with a kettle. It's nice. Muttered to himself. That red and blue piece of paper is definitely a puzzle thing. Like, that's so out of place.
Am I?
His pain momentary— oh, goodbye. He hurt. Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings. Then, as suddenly as they had begun, the tremors ceased.
Wait, it stopped?
Cold silence fell over the room. From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking.
What's that sound?
What was that noise? Wait. Oh, I can't change the settings now. I think I could probably crank up the voice acting a little bit. I'll do that next time. In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin that they were little more than blankets. 5, okay. On the other side of the room was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the two beds was a slightly dirty iron door.
That's...
Blood. First thing Junpei noticed about the door was that the number roughly emblazoned across it. On the surface of the door, in red paint. I don't think so. Someone had written 5.
5? What's this 5 mean?
Suspicious and still utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Standing at last in front of the door, Junpei grabbed hold of the L-shaped handle. I just saw a Reddit post about, like, the names of the handles. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure it's not called an L-shape. I'm pretty sure it's called something else. A push yielded no movement, and a pull the same result. I'm pretty sure he can see the keycard scanner there. It's just blind.
It won't open.
Didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved, the handle wouldn't budge. Gee whiz, what's this? Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Junpei knocked hard on the door. Bonk, bonk,
Hey!
bonk.
Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
There was no response. Junpei threw his left fist into the door. And stopped. It's a piece of iron, yeah.
Huh?
Come on.
What the hell is this?
Wasn't really sure what else to say. That's gonna explode. Oh my goodness, it's like the Suicide Squad chips. On his left wrist was a bracelet of a sort he'd never seen before. In the center was a large LCD display.
A watch? It doesn't look like one. 5. That's the same as the door.
True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what that might mean. All he knew was that it was strange and new, and he wanted it off. Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove a watch. But
What? How do I take this off?
the other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, nothing. He sighed and flipped the thing back over. There was a number of rivets around the rim of the face. Perhaps... Let me grab the fan. It's kind of warm. Okay, fan is on.
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
He pushed them, but nothing happened. On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting the date or time, but on this bracelet, they did nothing.
Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However,
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
gotta saw your hand off, buddy. A steel ring ran from the face around Junpei's wrist and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling off the bracelet off any time in the near future.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening, and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode. Foreshadowing? Okay.
Where am I?
Where am I? Yeah.
Why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me?
What?
My head.
Pain bloomed, but he did his best to shake it off. Raised his head.
Huh.
It was at that moment that he noticed the window. Thought that was a mirror.
This is
The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from the early 20th century ship.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Junpei walked slowly towards the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside.
Junpei squinted, trying to see something, anything. Was at that moment, jump scare.
Huh?
Oh,
What the?
scary!
Oh,
Oh
you
my
gotta be kidding me.
goodness! No, not drowning. I don't want to do this.
What the hell is going on here?
That would not be cleared for inspection if it cracks under that pressure. Come on. Yikes. A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment Junpei stared at it. Then the window burst, and the water began to pour into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Save your breath, buddy. You're gonna need it. Junpei yelled and spun around, his feet slipping on the water already coming through the window. He ran for the door. Gotta find the key card.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something!
There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. It was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly towards his knees.
It's not stopping.
You're gonna have to pour the water out with that kettle.
Not good. Not good at all. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. I hope this is not timed. Oh. He notices something. What is this? Oh, no. This is what I have to do. No time. Oh. Hello. That's all I can do. Operations during an escape. During an escape, you are restricted to an area. Your goal, search around to uncover how to unlock the door. Escape rooms. Okay. I'm pretty good at those in real life. I'll see. There are items and hints in the room that will help you escape. Use the cursor to select a location you find suspicious to search the room. They obviously want me to look at that stupid frame. L1, R1 to walk. Left stick controls. Use the cursor. Square to speed up movement. X to search. Oh, okay, it's not timed. That's fine. Where'd the cursor go? Wait, bring back the HUD. Wait, bring back the instructions. Oops. I don't remember. What? Oh, no, bring it back. What did they say? Calc. I guess calc. We can save right now, though. Okay. You don't have to reread all that. No. What's file? Oh, we don't have anything. That's what it is. No items. What is... let's do this. It's gotta be this thing, right? About items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Pressing triangle will take you there. Sure. Oh, like Resident Evil, you can spin it around. Alright. Sure. Oh, it doesn't tell anything about the back. I can't combine. Okay. Item visible in the lower left. Oh, I see it. The laptop screen's blocking it, but I can see it enough. Okay. When you close the item screen, the last selected item. Hold an item. You may trigger a reaction. Okay. Quick change. I got nothing else. Okay. What's this? An old picture. A ship. Screws? Okay. Can I just take them off? No. Okay. Anything in the sink? Nope. Oh, towel. That's it. That's so fun. You can click on a lot of stuff. Okay. Nothing on the shelf. Yeah. Bulletin. Oh, that's a bulletin board. Right. Let's click on the window. Oh, that's it. Right? If I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. Of course. The table. Yep. Water's pouring onto it like a little waterfall. Nothing useful. That's what you think. Hey, hey, hey. That's not what I wanted to click. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. I don't know what it says square to speed up, but I don't know. There's gotta be like a screwdriver in here. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. Screwdriver? I see ya. Okay. That solves the mystery of whether or not the stove's been used before. What's this? Looks red. Excellent. How do I combine with the photograph? Yeah. Yes. Well, screwdriver got this screws off easily enough. Here's the picture. Oh. There's the code. Okay, okay. Someone wrote a bunch of numbers and symbols, huh? Can I combine these? No, I have to look at them separately. Okay. So, the dark white. Okay, okay. Can I twist it better? Yes. Wait. There. Okay. Shoot, I forget. 7, 4, 6, 3. Okay. 7, 4, 6, 3. Sure. 7, 4, 6, 3. Don't talk to me. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. Wait. Anything in the kettle? A key. All right. I'll take it. A key. Yeah. It's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd. Thank you. Key's pretty small. Definitely not for a door. It's probably the suitcase that's right there. Is it supposed to open something else blue? Just like a video game. Okay. Goodbye. Can I click on this? Yes. No dice. It's locked tight. Oh, I do. Alright. Put the key in. I know. I figured. One of several mini games. I forgot the numbers already, dang it. Okay. Right object or touch the right thing. Touching the dial will move it. Enter 4 numbers. Touch the key. Alright, let me... Can I look at my items from here? No, I can't. I have to go back. Dang it. Wait. No, wait. No. Not gonna help, though. Alright, Junpei, don't freak out. Keep it cool and look around for some more clues. Just let me look at my items, dude. Okay. What was it? 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. Okay. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. Go. Hello? That's not it. Unfortunate. Okay, I really thought so. Maybe there's something else on the bunk. Can't keep looking till those cows come home. All I'm gonna find up here is that pillow. Damn it. Is there anything else I can use? Just look underneath all the bunks. Oh man, the water's already up to the bottom of the bed. Gotta hurry this up. Just look. There's a blue briefcase. I know there is. Is there anything else? This mattress? No? Might as well look through it. Huh. Damn, nothing here. Up here? All I can see from down here is the underside of the top bunk. Pretty high up there. What's this? The pipe supports the bed. Oh, what's this? Alright. A red key. Okay. Can I combine this with the blue key? Probably not. Oh wait, the blue key's away.
Should probably hold on to this key.
Oh. What's up with my face?
I look like a zombie.
Sleep
Man,
deprived.
what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and...
And what?
I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
What the heck? Oh, we miss all this stuff if we do the visual novel version. I like having extra information. I'll keep it on this thing. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. The fluorescent lights on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if wakened from a deep slumber.
Man, work was rough today.
Their cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he'd left it. Magazines piled up in the corner, textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, jeans and t-shirt he'd worn the day before tossed onto the floor. There's one thing that didn't belong, though.
Huh? A breeze.
A white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the cold wind. I will say this grainy picture's kind of scary.
Huh, that's weird.
Like if you zoom in, there's going to be a ghost. Junpei walked towards the window, trying to remember if he'd closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
He closed the window. Then it happened. Ooh, scary.
What?
Junpei turned and found himself face to mask, with a man dressed in all black. The man wore a deep hood and bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden.
Who are...
Suddenly, he couldn't finish. Junpei tried to yell, but all he could manage was a strangled croak.
I can't...
Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs like a discarded puppet. Gas canister. Too late, he noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. Small object shaped distressingly like a grenade sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. Incredible rate. I don't know. That sounds funny. Smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. He could feel his mind begin to fade as well. A white haze that was not the smoke creeping into the edges of his vision.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
Riddler, okay. Rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put a finger
You
on.
are going to participate in a game. The Nonary Game. It is a game where you...
It's like
put your
Saw,
life
what is
on the
this?
line.
I'd make a Saw reference, but I've never watched a single film, so I wouldn't know. That was the last thing Junpei remembered. White smoke overpowered him. The masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him...
He ground his teeth in frustration and strained to remember anything about his attacker's figure.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
Yeah, don't be so prejudiced. Evil people can be anyone. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak.
Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen.
What might it mean? That was beyond him.
What the hell is going on? Why me?
There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
You are going to participate in a game.
That's what the keys were for.
It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
Have you ever played soccer with your life on the line?
The Nonary Game. Huh.
What the hell is a Nonary Game? God damn it!
With a yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Can I go in here? There's nothing left on... Oh, it's a mirror. I thought that was the doorway. Oops. Alright, that's it. I'll have a red key. Can I throw it in here? So obviously... Can I look at the information on this? So obviously... see. What numbers are these? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how to like negate numbers, but like I need the red key in there too. Can I take this out? Can I take this out? No? Come on. No, I can't. Okay, okay. What do I do with this red key? Can I touch this? Boop. Boop. I guess that's a lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it. Well, looks like pulling on the lever just makes a weird noise. Great. Light's still red. Display has not changed. Damn it. Why the hell isn't this thing opening? Knock, knock, knock. Okay. I would like to put the red key in the stupid briefcase, but I don't know. Can I combine anything? I don't think so. Right. But I forget the numbers already. 7, 4, 6, 3. Let's try it again. I don't know. 7, 4, 6, 3. It's gotta be in like the opposite or something. So maybe 7. What? Oh, it doesn't. What? How many does this go up to? Okay. These only go up to 5. This one too? Let me take this out. I've looked at all the clues. I just need to figure it out, dude. Wait. There's a red key. I want to use it. Maybe I'm supposed to use it to open something red. I don't see anything red, though. It's probably inside the stupid briefcase. Oh my god, there's a stupid shower curtain. Come on, dude. Alright. There we go. Just like the blue briefcase. Yep, there's a lock on this one too, and not opening. Alright, key acquired. Sure hope I can open the thing now. Key. Oop. It's not opening, of course. It's not doing anything, of course. Gotta do the dial again. Give it a whirl. Maybe I repeat 7474 or something. Let me try 7463 again. I'm gonna try 7474. No. Damn it. It's not opening. I feel you, buddy. I feel you. A hint. Put in the right numbers. Who would have thought, dude? What? 7-4? I don't know. 7-4. Do I flip it upside down? What do I do? What if I do? Oh my god, it's so hard to rotate this thing. Yeah, what if I flip it upside down? Imagine. How stupid would that be? Okay, I guess we could try that. What is that? What? Oh no, it's not, because those numbers don't go up to 8. No, it's gotta be this. What if I flip it, like... Oh my goodness, flip, please. Alright, what if I do this? What if I do this? What does this do? If I can flip it better... There we go. Okay, okay. Six, 3. No, but then that one doesn't work. Ooh, oh my goodness. What if I just do the combinations of 6, 6, 3, and 7, 4 until something works? Alright, yeah, 6, 3, and 7, 4. Let me just mash them. 6, 3. 6, 3. No, 7, 4. 7, 4. 6, 3. Nar. Where's the hints? Where's the hints? Wait. Too bad I can't combine these. I'd love to combine them. No. Why is this first puzzle already insane? Come on. Seven, 4. Arrow. I don't know what the arrow signifies. What's map do? Or, okay. Is there anything else I missed? I don't think I did. Pipe? Sure. I know. I'll crawl into the pipe and find the way out. He's just being a joke. Yeah. No one here to make fun of my lame jokes. Man, this sucks. Alright. This does suck. This pipe's not very big unless you had a mini mushroom. Is there anything else I can click on that I missed? The sink? Nothing's in there. It's only drain in the room, yeah. Anything on the floor? No. Whatever the heck this stupid cabinet is right here. Nope, that's not. Oh, that's the kettle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is there anything I missed in here, perhaps? I don't think so. It's a stove. Nothing inside. I got this stuff. Nothing in here, yeah. Top bunk. Top bunk. Gotta die someday, but sure as hell don't want it to be here. Me neither, but you gotta be smart. Does the stupid 5 mean anything? That'd be funny. That'd be stupid. Six, 7. 6, 3. What if I flip it over? It doesn't do the big numbers though. What if I do this though? Ah, it's still 7, 4. That's right, geometry. Yeah, sure, let's just mash some 7s and 4s here. Seven. I don't think this works. What if we do 7, 3, 6, 4? Or what if we do 6, 4, 7, 3? Oops, I skipped it. I skipped it again. Oh my goodness. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 4. I did. I found all the clues. I can't figure it out. Seven, 4, 6, 3. Calculate it for me, please. Not 6, 3, 7, 4. Or 7, 4, 6, 3. Or any other combo of those things. What if it's like the negative numbers? It's not any of those. I don't know. Am I gonna have to go online for the very first puzzle of the game? I don't know. Let's look for the missing ones. Okay, so. What about 6? 7, 6. Six, 1, 8, 3. I don't know. I don't think so. Any of those combinations, I guess. 6, 1, 8, 3. Nar. What about 8, 3, 6, 1? Nar. Okay, so inverse doesn't work either. Wait, which way does the key turn? Clockwise, right? Yeah, clockwise, okay. I don't think that does anything, but... Gosh. Does ship have anything to do with it? No. Maybe I'll do the red one first again. I don't know. No, holding it at an angle doesn't do anything. Okay. Let's rotate it, I guess. So, like... For the blue one, what is it? Oh, it's already rotated, though. And it didn't work. 0. What if we flip them all? So like 6, 3, 0, 2. I don't think so. 6, 3, 0, 2. No, my plan. Maybe 0, 2, 3. Oh! Oh my god, that worked. Oh my goodness. So my logic was like, you know, obviously moving him backwards, like one, whatever it's called, one shape, but I don't get why I was in this order. Let me see. Alright, let's open it up. I guess we'll do the same tactic for the red one. Boink. Yes. It opened. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file, huh? Can I take it? There's something in the briefcase. Some kind of file. Let me take it. File screen. If you find any documents or notes, information contained will be available on the file screen. Press right to open it. Digital route. Let's see here. Compute a digital route with the following steps. What? Add all numbers in question. What? If you end up with something greater than a single digit, add them. Okay. Keep adding digits until you have a single digit. Digital root. 6, 7, 8, don't tell me. Oh wait, I forget already. Do I add them? Like 6 plus 7 is 13. And then what do I do with that? And then 1 plus 3 is 4. Do I do that? And 4 plus 8 is 12. And then 3? I don't know. Oh my goodness. I did that wrong though. I did that long form. Okay, still works. It's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I assume it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, right? So that's 10. Is that bowling 10? Yeah, okay. 1. Okay. I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit. Ah, looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, pen, a calculator. A stack of key cards. Stack of blue. Looks like some key cards. There's a number written on each card. 6, 7, 8. Does that mean something? Yes. I'll open the other one, don't worry. Okay. New material. Calculator. Do I need a calculator? Okay, I guess, sure. I could do mental math though. So, calculator. Oh, I have to do this on here? Like 1 plus 5 equals 6. Digital root. Plus 5 plus 4. Digital root. 6. Clear. Weird. I wonder if it wants me to do that rather than doing mental stuff. You can jump to different places in the story? Huh? Okay. Sure. I don't need to right now. Wait, let me look at the files though. Cape tip, yep. What? Repeatedly searching? Oh my goodness, I gotta do that stuff. Okay. Switch items on the item screen, yeah. Combine, yep. Flowchart, yep. Well, I guess I'll just do mental math. I don't want to keep opening up the calculator. Alright, let's open up this one then. So what was it? 0, 2 something? So I guess I'll do the same tactic. So what? Like 6? I already tried that though. 6, 3, 0, 4. or whatever, 6374. I already tried that. Maybe I do it opposite. I guess we'll try 6374 again. I don't think it'll work though. Six, 3, 7. Nope, of course not. I already checked that. The note. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw that. I'm looking at him. I figured. Okay. Maybe go the opposite way. I think I already did that though. The what? 8, 5. I think I already did that. 8, 5, 7, 4. Let's try it. Seven. Nar, okay. I got a feeling the numbers are there. I know they are. Come on. Do I have to do the digital route? Is that what it's telling me to do? Give me the calculator. I don't know. Two is the digital root of 7 and 4. What if it's 0274? How silly would that be, huh? Okay. 7402. Nar. It's not budging. All right. Oops, not you, not you. What was it? It was 0274. Or it was 0263. Maybe I do the digital route for both of them, so like 7, 4, right? And then 6 plus 3 is 9. Doesn't really work. Okay, let's do some 9s and some 2s. Seven, 4, 0. No, that doesn't work. 9, 0. There is no 0. Right. Okay, okay. Rough. 9, 2. 9, 2, 7, 4. No. Can I just go without doing this? I feel like I want to, but I want to leave. Put in the key cards, buddy. Maybe I can slide the cards through here. Yeah. How do I use it? Oh, do I have to do this? Yes. Pretty sure this is what I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide these cards and see if they work. And... Huh? It's not working. Why? Damn it. I need some other cards? Of course you do. Shit, I need to find more cards now. This is gonna be like a 30-hour playthrough. Whew. What was the first one? I don't think you flip these. Because, yeah, I flipped the blue ones because the arrow makes it pointed like counterclockwise, but the red part doesn't have one, so I assume you don't do that. Hmm. Only thing I can think of is the number 11, which turns into 2. 6. Well, the 6 has anything to do with it? Probably not. These are like those stupid IQ tests, you know, like where it says, what's the missing pattern? That's what this looks like. Ugh. Maybe if I keep switching them back and forth, it'll come to me in a vision. What if I just flip them around? So like 7, 4, 9, 2, or something. I don't know. 7, 4, 9, 2. I already did that though. Wait. I already did that. I did 9, 2, 7, 4. What if I do this? Okay, so let's have 7, 4 first. And then okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, 2. Ah, no, my... Wait, my pattern. God dang it, no, I don't need the calculator. Oh, do it again. Orion 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 3. And then we'll just swap the 7, 4 for those ones. What if the 7, 4 goes in the middle? How funny would that be, huh? I'll try that if the other side doesn't work. Alright, 4. I mean... Alright, 5. Alright, we might have to put the 7, 4 at the end. Oh! 8, 5. Okay, let me backtrack and see how that worked. 7, 4, 8, 5. Yes, I unlocked it. It's opening. Right, key cards. Great. Can I combine this? No, this one. Nope. Alright, well, I'll just use them later. It's fine. What is it? 7, 4, 8, 5. How did we get there? I swear, I thought I did that combination already. Maybe I did 8 too. Maybe I was just dumb. Okay, you know what? You know what? Perhaps. You know what? We got it. It's fine. That took much longer than it should have. Okay. Now that I've like backwards tracked whatever, I feel stupid. Alright, okay, let's use some of the other cards. Yeah, alright. Let's use that. Yeah, I know we need different cards. Yeah, I got some red ones. Of course, the files. The files said something about a digital root. A digital root. The digital root. Huh? What am I supposed to do with? There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital root of 5? Not really sure about this. Whatever. It's worth a shot. Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 through the reader. Use L-stick X for 3 cards. Digital root should be 5. Okay. Sure. Let's see. 6 plus 7 is 13, which is 4. And then 1. That's 5, right? Is it that easy? Just... Okay. Sure. Boink. Sure. Okay. Easy. Dang it. Why weren't the other things this easy? Huh. They're just unlocked. Oh, the light was red and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now, except for the water that's out there. What are you gonna do? It's literally flooded. Oop. No water. I found it. After 1 hour, thank you. Alright. Yeah, what'd you think was gonna happen, but dude? Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall.
Ow!
The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine. He only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall.
My head. Wait, is it over? Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
Junpei struggled to his feet in the still rushing water. Ooh,
Well,
scary.
better than
Titanic.
drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway?
The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door, flowed quickly down the hallway, and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs.
Oh.
Just 5 steps, in fact. At the top of the short staircase was another door.
Another
Wow.
door.
And the water's still coming. Great.
Water. God, let me go.
Junpei leapt up the stairs straight for the door.
Oh, yes, it opened.
The door burst open and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. Riddler is gonna be there. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What?
Oh, it's just
What the hell?
gorgeous. Okay. His voice trailed off and all he could do was stare. Polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the wall and pillars. Looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s.
This is the inside of a ship?
Have you never watched Titanic? Of course. Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Well,
The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that, yes, he was. I don't like the end of that hallway. It's kind of scary. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed of it as he moved towards the stairs.
yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally,
Wait, what the hell?
Even
wave?
more.
Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran towards the tremendous staircase in front of him.
C deck.
Vida.
B deck. Hurry, hurry!
As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A A-deck's next.
Oh, there's a 4. Are we gonna save him? I wouldn't. He took the stairs 2 at a time, not entirely sure where he'd find himself. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead. There's more people that are all smarter than him, apparently, because they got out before me. Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye.
People.
He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him. Oh, and 3. 4. Where's the 9th person? There should be 9.
A lot of people.
All told, there were 7 of them. He looked as though they'd been on their way down the stairs. They'd stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. He'd done the same, of course, and now they stood there staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on the next step in the middle of a stride. Who were these people? This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. I will say, Blue Lady is, like, very out of place with what she's wearing. Like, where'd they take her from? The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again.
I guess there's another one of us now.
A dancer.
Dancer. Alright. Your slip's coming off, girl. The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious jewelry a little more.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
Oh, she moves. Okay. With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and towards the door behind him.
Oh, well, okay then.
The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. Alright. But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman.
Silver hair?
That's very chuny of him, very anime.
Huh?
The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering,
One of us, huh?
One of us.
What?
One of us.
Nothing.
Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough that, as he passed for Junpei, to see wisps of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion. Is that what we're gonna call him?
Going up won't
Yeah,
do any good.
alright.
There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
The next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and a high voice. Is he gonna call her Pink? Probably Pink, right?
Come on! Aren't you coming?
Pink
You
hair.
gotta
Alright.
hurry!
Sure. Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble and dignified, somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
That's 9 of us then.
Who's the 9th?
All of the cards are in hand.
Who's the 9th, dude? What does that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with pink hair rushed past him.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and
Alright.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Thanks for that exposition, buddy. Oh, these 2. He turned just in time to see 2 more people running towards him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. And the other was a veritable mountain of a man. He's not calling him bird nest? I guess not.
Ah!
Why is he not calling him? Maybe he thought bird nest was too mean. He's gotta think of a nicer name. The scrawny one scuttled past Junpei as though he were running from something.
What's that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Before he'd had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way.
Whoa.
Thrown off balance by the man and recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other 7 had been running towards.
Hey, man, that was dangerous.
Huh?
5. There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set into the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy, and each had handles jutting from them. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number, 5-4. We're gonna have to search this entire floor for hints. Jeez. It's a little radar ping on that one. Door on the right, 4.
And this one says 5.
We can read. We can read.
They're the same.
The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling to himself.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
Oh, that's right. Ours was 5-2, actually.
You too, eh?
With an arched eyebrow, the lion looked over at Silver.
My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
It was as though the floodgate had been opened. They all began to talk at once.
Me too.
So all these people, like, didn't bother to even, like, talk before I came through? Like, they couldn't have all found each other at once, right? Unless I was just, like I said, maybe I was just slow to the party because I couldn't get out.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
It soon became clear that each one of them had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. They'd all ended up in the same room. Almost as though they'd been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
Her voice sounds very, like, tinny for some reason. I don't know if it's because of where the voice actress was recording. I don't know. Her voice sounds a bit tinny.
You think I don't know that lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running.
Open! Damn it!
He grabbed hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. However,
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing
F-bomb.
won't even budge.
Out of my way!
Open sesame, as Patrick would say. Mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. His path cleared. He took a few steps back and threw himself at the door. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. The mountain threw himself at the door again.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it.
Yeah, it's made of steel. What'd you
There
think,
must be
dude?
some other way.
Junpei turned towards the door 4. Next to the door on the wall was a small box.
This
Vacant.
looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier.
Oh, what was that? Is that his, like, mind voice?
So that means this door is probably locked too.
Is this his inner monologue?
But still.
He had to check. Junpei grabbed a handle and threw all of his weight onto it. It was locked as tight as the door next to it, as he'd suspected.
Damn it!
Junpei punched the door. It did not respond.
Are there any other doors?
He'd barely finished the thought when the C-deck plate he'd passed on his way up sprang, unbidden, to his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran back towards the stairs. He'd scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. Oh, that's the 9th person. It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. It's his ex. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. Couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. It's his ex. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
What's his nickname gonna be? Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly towards her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. He's gonna call her like a scarf or something. The quake caught the girl unprepared and she fell right into his arms. Alright, moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought. Sure, very anime, okay. Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
Her hair is clipping through the scarf right there. Interesting. He was flat on his back, and she landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. That Sally sells seashells. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at the walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh, is that you, Jumpy?
Okay. Jumpy. Jumpy. Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned. She's a childhood friend then.
Akane.
Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he'd thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. Oh. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment, someone's gonna interrupt him, because they're about to die. What? Gameplay.
What?
Let's turn that echo on.
What's that voice?
They hurriedly untangled themselves from one another and struggled to their feet. Their 7 companions had heard the voice as well, and many of their faces had gone pale. They looked around frantically, desperate to locate the source of the voice. At last they found it. A speaker set in the ceiling. Doesn't Saw do the same thing? Yeah, I bet they do. Zero escape. Oh my goodness. Okay. The voice was harsh, obscured, occasionally by the crackle of static.
This is...
Junpei recognized it. How could he have forgotten it? Oh, jump scare.
Gas mask.
Hello, Tipic. I will. Yeah, so I was gonna do Zero Time Dilemma because that one was the one I bought for like $3 a few months ago, a couple months ago, maybe last month. But I looked it up and I guess I have to play every single one. But the bundle for the first and second game today were like $3 or something. It was like $6, but I had a coupon or something, so it was like $1. So I was like, might as well just play the other ones. We'll see how it goes. The first puzzle took me like a whole hour, so we'll see how it goes.
Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Let's play a game. Yeah, no problem, Tipic. Yeah. Because, yeah, full spoilers if you haven't even played this game before. Mystery games are fun. Like, no, it took me a whole hour to solve that puzzle, but, like, once I got it, I was like, oh, you know what? That makes sense. I felt kind of stupid, but no, it was fun that entire hour trying to figure it out. But yeah, no, fun so far. I have not played any Danganronpa games. I know of them. I know the girl in the pigtails or the twin tails. And I know the bear. But no, I've heard good things about Danganronpa too, though. Have you played them? I assume similar vibes. Murder mystery.
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
The voice continued. Implacable. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh yeah, you love Danganronpa? I will... I've always wanted to try them, you know, because back in like high school and stuff, I watched a lot of anime, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so cute. Like, I didn't play games back then, but I think there was a Danganronpa anime. I didn't watch it, but I thought it looked really cute, so I wanted to play the games, but I never did. Oh, it's made by the same people. Oh. Well then, you know what? Yeah, probably similar vibes then. Probably you can accept the same level of puzzle, probably. Yeah. Yeah, if Danganronpa's ever on sale, I'll for sure check them out. After I look up which ones I have to play in order, I guess. Because I bought the third game without researching anything for this one. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, V3. I don't know, like, whatever the Ultra Despair Girls or, like, Despair Girls. Whatever those ones are. I've heard of those ones. Nar, he's telling us to get literate. Oh, it's a spin-off. Alright.
What is he talking about?
Alright, thank you, Typic. Yeah, yeah. Feel free to hop out, because full spoilers for this.
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Silver reached into his pocket and pulled out a small slip of paper. The rest of them reached into their own pockets and pulled out similar slips of paper. Junpei followed suit and dug into the pocket of his pants. He felt the telltale crumple of the paper slightly damp from his earlier ordeal. I'm assuming this is gonna come up, so I don't have to read it right now.
Hey, I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
Why do I have to read it? His request had been delivered to Junpei, who, after a short moment of surprise, did as he'd been asked.
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets,
A digital number, or whatever it's
find
called.
that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Okay.
Only those who have opened the door may pass through.
Oh, so I have to, like, select who goes into what door, maybe? Yikes.
There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
Oh, split up.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet.
What'd you think it was, buddy? He glanced around. Looked like everyone else had one as well, and had come to much the same conclusion.
The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive.
Okay.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Oh my goodness, that's the key word. That's the key number of this game. Not all of you are making it out. Yeah, that's what we were all thinking. Not giving us 9 hours, huh? 9 hours? Okay. 9 hours. 9 hours is all I can spare to play with you. The voice finished, and the speaker went silent.
I hear a bell.
So do I. We're not deaf, girl.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
Everyone had their eyes on the antique clock embedded in the wall. 7, 8, 9. The sound of the 9th bell faded away. The 10th never came.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier. It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Great. He's not even killing us. He's just doing this for fun, you know? I mean, I guess we could die if we don't make it out in time, but it's not like saw traps. The speaker went silent and did not speak again.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
That guy won't stop shouting. And the others. Whew.
Junpei, too, was consumed by his thoughts.
I have way too many questions. Who is Zero? What's the nonary game? What's it for? Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or does he have some other purpose? And why pick me to be part of this insane game? And the others? Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing of them all.
Her.
Why is Akane here?
I don't like the way that... Like, yeah, I get it. The scarf's kind of wrapping in and out of her hair, but I don't like the way this looks. Looks a little awkward.
I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well.
The lion's voice seemed oddly loud in the silence.
Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
What else are we gonna do, buddy?
Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this Zero says.
No, that's not what I mean.
The lion shook his head, mildly annoyed.
I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A-Deck already, right?
What do you mean we, Junpei? You just came out. We looked? Come on.
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
I think the people who can swim should go down there.
Whoa! What the hell? It's completely submerged.
What'd you think would happen?
Damn. If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
If the dude can, like, control how long we have, I'm pretty sure this isn't an actual boat. It's gotta be some sort of, like, simulation room or something, you know? Like, if it can give us a whole 9 hours.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about.
Oh, is he thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe I'm a prince. We're both pretty smart. The prince knelt down and gently drew his hand across it.
See? The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down.
Or, yeah, okay, I guess that's more plausible than a huge set. Okay, maybe.
He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
That's what I'm
Saying we
saying.
won't sink till then.
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking. That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A-Deck and C-Deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C-Deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
Huh, you're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
No
Sure
numbers on
are.
either door. And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
Not with that
This
attitude.
one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
Let me do the investigating, guys. Come on. Leave some for me.
This one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try. It won't budge.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think there's an alternate route.
It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole?
Did we not see this keyhole? I saw it. What do you mean?
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
Yeah, they are kind of slow.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
One of you guys has to be able to lockpick. Come on. Ignoring the tense air between the two, Junpei moved closer to examine the doorknob.
What's this?
Just above it was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot.
There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Hey, look! Over here, too!
Hmm?
Pink Hair was looking at the double doors they hadn't examined yet.
More doors.
I think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
Illuminati.
May as well try pressing it.
No, that's just the down button. I'm stupid. Okay, it's just the down button.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too. What is this?
An H.
It looks like a lowercase h with a dash
That's
drawn
what I'm
across the upper
saying.
stem of the H.
Junpei stared at it for a while.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
Okay, astrology girl.
It's an astrological symbol.
Then the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol.
We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
Hey, Dad,
I wasn't there, though.
I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah.
We may as well check again since we're talking about it.
Lion's words urged them on, and they took the stairs up.
There, the two doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
That's
right.
the moon.
It
I
looks
don't know.
similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol.
Never mind. Close
The
enough.
horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
I see.
Junpei looked up at the ceiling.
The ceiling.
Is a moon.
Metal plates.
No.
Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered.
That's because we're complete. This is like a submarine or something. We're completely submerged. That's why all the water was whooshing in, like, rushing in too. Maybe we'd implode though, because the pressure or whatever. Maybe it's not a submarine. There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They too were covered with metal plates.
In other words,
What?
we're trapped.
Okay.
All the exits go nowhere.
Junpei was not happy. The girl with pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Then the mountain spoke.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
We won't know unless we try, dude. The prince did not agree.
No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, two of them at least.
All
Oh,
of-
you mean the numbered doors?
All of that just to tell us we gotta go through these doors. Alright. All eyes turned towards the doors with the numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
The dancer moved in front of the doors as if to block them.
We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
What else do we got to do, though? Suddenly, everyone began to speak at once.
May as well give it a shot. We can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't
You
we
can
at
stay
least
behind.
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
I mean, feel free.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
All of our talking took half an hour. Wow. The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. The arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another.
Hey, shut up!
They fell silent, and all eyes turned to Junpei. He felt each stare burning into him, but he refused to flinch.
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information.
What's your phone number?
We don't know anything about each other.
Oh, no, stuff like names. I'm kidding.
I want to know
Okay.
who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended
You
up
all
here.
bullied Zero at some point in your lives, I bet.
Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
In some way, shape, or form. They were silent. Some of them looked the other way, or bit their lip, or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It's gonna be Ayane. I don't remember her name. Akane, okay.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei.
She pointed towards Junpei.
We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop. Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now.
Ah, okay. You know, I just watched Pluribus. That's what the... What is it? Mansos? He was also overly paranoid about that.
What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families.
He already knew where you guys lived. Of course he knows your families. Come on, dude.
Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
I'll call myself Mountain. To him, apparently, it seemed like the obvious solution.
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
Oh, we're all numbers? It's so confusing, dude. I guess.
7? Why are you 7?
Seemed a fair question. The Mountain stuck out his left arm.
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Okay, smart. You're right.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
He smirked.
All right, I'm gonna be Santa.
What, because you're 3? I bet he's 3.
You chumps know Japanese? No?
Yeah,
Well,
I do know Japanese,
San
actually.
means 3.
That's
So,
exactly what I
I'll
said.
be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
Very cute, very cute.
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Just like the Mountain had done, Silver thrust out his left hand. Sure enough, the face of his bracelet read 3.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1.
Of course.
Given that,
Captain.
I think Ace seems appropriate.
Sure.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals.
I did not know that, but now you know.
Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Snake? No, that is not Snake. What would Snake be? Maybe like a 5. No, because I'm 5. A 2, because it's shaped like a snake. Yep,
My
okay.
bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is
Oh.
particularly relevant given that I am blind.
I thought it was because it was shaped like a snake. Okay. Okay.
You can't see?
I knew it.
He'd kept his eyes closed during the entire ordeal, which had suggested something strange, but to hear it said so casually was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but no one seemed to know how to react to it.
Me next.
There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. The girl with the pink hair.
I want to be Clover.
What is she, a 4? Is that what's left?
You know, like a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah, okay.
Good luck, right?
Looking almost bored, she held out her left. Her tone does not come. Maybe like in Japanese or something, she's supposed to be a bored gal type character, but her voice does not convey boredom. The face of her bracelet showed the number 4. They'd come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet. What's he gonna be? 5? Something edgy to do with 5. I don't know. Like Cinco. His name's gonna be Cinco.
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be...
Or they're just gonna call him Jumpy, because she already called him Jumpy.
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
Yeah, okay. Okay. The dancer cut him off mid-sentence.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh,
He wanted a cool code name. He's kind of sad. Akane stepped forward nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
Akane fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had to do something.
What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Her name can be 6. 6. I don't know what it could be. She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand. As she claimed, the bracelet face showed a 6. Maybe she could be like a hook. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
Oh, because it's a 6th month. Come on. Their names are so similar though. June and Junpei.
June?
Come on.
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year, so you're June.
Jumpy?
Akane kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back at her reassuringly.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
She thought about it for a few more minutes, then seemed to come to a decision and gave Junpei a small nod.
Okay then.
Their names decided, Junpei ran over them quickly in his head.
So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
Who's left? Wait. Oh my god, I
Glasses
forgot
got
about him.
hair like a
I
bird's
totally
nest.
forgot about him.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, and he was soaked with nervous sweat. His behavior seemed very suspicious, or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. It was difficult to tell. Good evening, Lord Commander. Whose girl are we talking about? Because if it's about June, Akane, if it's like about her, what's it called? The muffler. What is it called? The scarf. If it's about the scarf, I had the same issue, but I don't know which girl you're talking about. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had only a fingertip's worth of a grip on his sanity. The girl with the pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. Yeah, the brown hair girl. Yeah, if we're talking about the plainly dressed girl, yeah, her hair's been, like, not clipping per se, but I think, like, the way they drew it into her scarf kind of looks a little wonky. It's alright, though. It's alright, though. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
What number remains, unless... He could be 0. No, that's too much. No. They wouldn't make the Jumpy dude 0. Come on. He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breath came in hot pants.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
The man licked his dry lips with a shaken tongue and spoke with a voice like old paper.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here.
Are you
And
9?
You know who numbers 1
Yeah.
through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
He extended a trembling arm. The bracelet did indeed say 9. Clover looked at it contemptuously.
What's your code name?
He can't pick 9 because that dude already picked 7. It's gonna be like something to do with a Japanese thing, like Q something. I don't know.
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
He took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very like disgust.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
He's gonna kill himself.
You sure you want to know?
Yeah, he is. He is.
All right. Let me show you.
Oh no, he's got a bomb strapped to him.
I'm gonna do this.
We'll see. By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop him. The man's body moved like a snake's. He should be called Snake then. What? In the blink of an eye, it slid around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Silver Santa leapt forward towards Clover and the 9th man. He was halfway there when...
Stay back.
He's got a gun. Suddenly, the man's hand dove into his pocket. A knife, of course. He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck.
If you get any closer, I'll cut her open. Yeah, that's right.
The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the collar of his shirt.
Clover, are you all right?
The Snake's voice sounded oddly concerned.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you, this is my plan. What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch? Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
He started to move backwards, slowly, keeping his grip on Clover. What number is she? 4, and he's 9, so that's like 4. He's gonna open door 4. But they need 3 to 5 people. Ooh.
Slowly. That's right. Just follow me.
Never mind. They're going somewhere else. Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, then glanced around quickly and spoke.
Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
The man's nostrils flared, and he looked like he was about to choke.
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now.
I don't think you've got the guts.
I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
He pressed the knife against Clover's neck hard. Maybe he can do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Slowly, she stretched her hand out towards the device.
Like this?
Her back was to it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise, and on the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel.
How else did you think it worked, buddy? Jeez, use your brain.
Our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then, should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself. The number on it was 5. That means the lion's gotta go with him. Unless 9's not going in.
Door 5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good.
I mean, I knew what to do.
You're done. Next.
His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally, they stopped on the lion. Ace.
You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Not really. We're kind of
Just
strangers.
calm down.
We're all strangers here. Ace held up his hands, palms out. The ninth man jerked his chin towards the device.
I'm coming over.
Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved towards the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached it.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The device beeped again, and a second asterisk appeared.
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1.
That's a 5.
Plus 1 is 5.
But we need one more person at the minimum.
It's the same as the number written on the door, but it won't open yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass
Thank you.
one number.
Thank you.
One more person.
I'm aware.
If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person.
At a minimum.
Who? Who does he need?
Get back.
His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back. Does she have like gems on her face? What are those?
No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The ninth man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile. I like sneer better, but smile's fine.
Don't tell me.
That was when Junpei understood his plan.
Clover's 4 and Ace's 1. Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14, and the digital root of 14.
Congratulations, you can do basic arithmetic, dude.
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare.
I mean, I thought we were gonna do that anyway, but okay. He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. A third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. The door opened with a heavy metallic groan.
Good. I don't need you anymore.
He let go of Clover. The paper said all of them have to contribute to the puzzle, though, I think. I'm pretty sure it said they have to enter and contribute. We'll see.
Wait!
Junpei leapt towards the 9 man, but he wasn't fast enough.
Here! She's all yours!
The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door. See ya, nerds.
Okay. Have a good one, guys.
It's gonna blow up.
I'm going off
No.
ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
He raised his hand and waved, a twisted smirk on his face. Then, he was gone. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal.
Clover, are you all right?
Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor. How did you do that, if you're blind? She climbed unsteadily to her feet, and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support.
Damn it!
Junpei ran to the door.
That bastard!
Sounds very much. I finished like Final Fantasy IX earlier this month, and this sounds like what Zidane would say. The others followed him. Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. Why don't you guys just try it again? Are there no other combinations that could equal a 5?
Open, damn it!
They grunted and strained, but...
Shit! It won't budge.
That was when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
Oh no, it's gonna be a scream.
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
Oh no. Explosion. Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same.
You're right. I can hear it too.
What is it?
They have to get out of the room in X amount of time or else they're gonna blow up. Then they heard something else. It was the 9th man, screaming.
Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen.
I thought the paper explicitly said they all had to, like, work together. Was he not listening to that?
This is wrong. This is wrong.
His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please. I'm begging you. Help me. Please get me out of here.
God damn it!
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened.
Why? Why won't it work?
I think we're all a little bit slow. Like, hello? Obviously.
Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Oh my god, there's no time left.
Ooh. It's gonna...
Listen, I was lied to. He lied to me. He put me in here. It was him. He killed me. It was him.
This actor is putting in a lot of work. It's more work than I've heard from anyone else. Ooh. Ooh. At least it seemed kind of quick, you know? The explosion rocked the room. By the way, can we save? Oh my god, yeah, we need to, like, save before it crashes just in case. Oop. Wow, it's been almost 2 hours since I saved. Lucky. What does file do? Oh, that's just this. Let me get rid of all these news. I don't like these. Wait, what is this controls during story section? Let's check the flow chart. Oh, right, that's what I thought. And then we split up into 2 rooms, I guess. I would like to go into the explosion room. Instinctively, they ducked, then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. No one spoke. Silence filled the room.
A beep?
All eyes turned toward it.
Did that thing just make that sound?
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
7. The mountain swallowed hard.
Okay.
Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. Red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel.
Well, it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
Let's bring, like, 4 people. What to do, eh? Ooh, we gotta pick. I think Snake is gonna be useful, honestly. Goodbye, childhood friend. Hello, Snake.
Snake, 7. You think you could give me a hand here?
I've got both the guns and the brains. What is it? No, the brawn and the brains. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. The pun was still a little too on the nose, but the move was still grim. What pun? Both Santa and June lifted their left hands silently. He verified, and she followed suit.
5 plus 2 plus 7 equals 14. The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5.
Why did Santa and June raise their hands?
Now we just need to pull the lever on the side. You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
It's gonna be disgusting in there. Junpei grabbed the lever and looked back over his shoulder. They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. I see the blood. There was a metallic groan and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made them gag. Junpei grimaced and put a hand over his mouth.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Lotus and Ace shuddered. Seven grunted.
Whoa, that's...
See?
bad.
Because Seven can handle it, and, like, Snake can't even see it, so, like, that's the perfect combo right there. Even Santa's voice shook.
He blew up.
It appeared that Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. Oh my god, jump scare. Why would they do that? The shriek echoed across the room. It had come from June. Then, her strength left her and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut. Goodbye. She crumpled to the floor.
June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. That was when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat.
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax, and her whole body began to shake.
All right, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair.
Here we go.
As gently as he could, he set her down in it.
How are you feeling? Are you all right?
She nodded, and as she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Why did this happen?
Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief, and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
Junpei spun around.
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here?
Now is not the time to lash out, buddy. Come
Zero.
on.
What's this nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
You're making it hard for us to like you, Junpei. No one spoke. Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Seven, and Lotus. They simply stood there, 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines from mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. They slowed as the minutes ticked by, and eventually they stopped. Oh my goodness, it's been a whole hour we've been bickering about. Then suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that enveloped them like a thick fog, a bell began to ring. The clock in the central hall. 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Why? Oh, because it's 10. That's why. And then on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away into silence. For some reason, I thought
It's
it'd
10
count down.
o'clock, then.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ace said what each of them had been thinking.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Seven's deep voice echoed across the room.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
Santa leapt to his feet, his fists clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up. Let's get going already!
Oops. Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree. Why not? They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
We just gotta read the instructions, guys.
You mean the 9th man?
Of course, who else?
In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse again.
Blood and pieces of flesh.
The dark reddish-black pool of blood. The scattered pieces of flesh. Organs strewn across the floor like the blossoming of a grotesque flower. The explosion that had torn through his body had been powerful.
That's no way for a person to die.
The 9th man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Why? Oh, Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. So the detonation was not within him, if... I'm not really getting a picture here. Half of his face was crushed, and the other half was covered in blood. Most of his abdomen had been emptied, either by the explosion or by gravity. Okay. He'd landed on his back, and stark white ribs jutted up out of his chest like the legs of some sort of macabre crab. Okay, I'm getting an image. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach.
I think he just screwed up.
Eyebrows went up, and Santa continued.
Probably set off some sort of trap, and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
That's the spirit. Whatever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find particularly humorous.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was
I
why
don't-
he died. Quite simple if you think about
I don't get it. Was nobody listening? Like, when I told them the rules? I don't get it. Like, nobody thought of this? Come on.
Huh?
You still don't... All right.
Mhm.
How about you take a moment and think
I
back
relate to
what
Snake.
Zero
All these
said?
idiots. Come on.
Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. Right?
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Santa furrowed his brows in thought. Junpei thought back. Zero said that everyone verified had to go through, dude.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. Right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei.
Wow, he really thinks we're all idiots. Snake inclined his head towards Junpei.
The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere, making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Snake looked at Seven with what could only be described as pity and sighed.
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you.
I like this
I've
dude.
waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
He couldn't see them, of course, but perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon him. When Ace spoke, he gave the words to everyone else's thoughts.
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
A card? What does it say?
I don't know. I can't read.
See for yourself.
With a flourish, he presented it to Ace, who took a close look at it and spoke.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that.
Santa snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust quickly turned to one of confusion.
Huh? The hell is this?
Let me see that, buddy. Seven tugged it out of Santa's hands.
I see.
The card went from Seven to Lotus, from Lotus to June, and finally to Junpei. He looked at it and understood.
This
Braille.
is Braille.
Braille, the written language of the blind. The card was covered with small embossed bumps. Junpei could recognize it, but he certainly couldn't read it.
Sorry, guys, I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded at him with a small smirk.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Suddenly, everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. Santa especially looked as if he were about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answer from him. Snake raised his hand.
Calm down now. No need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it.
Junpei swallowed hard and waited for him to start. He was not the only one. Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke.
Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you and only you with information.
That's kind. That's kind of him.
I
Wow.
shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a red. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet.
Or, okay, so yeah, I figured it was like a Suicide Squad thing.
But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I am afraid this might be something of a surprise. I have placed a small bomb inside of you and people who you are about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious. I have no doubt, by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine.
Can we not just, like, shit it out or something?
In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try.
Can just eat some Taylor Farm lettuce. I think we can take it out. Easy.
As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for the bomb in your body. There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate.
Listen to my rules.
That condition is that you enter a number.
Oh, never mind.
Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds.
Because the stupid digital addition thing is 9. 8 plus 1. Wow.
If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead. Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull them and the countdown will cease.
Alright.
Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red, in 81 seconds, you will be dead.
That's very cute. Rhyming.
You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed.
Wow, he really loves this number.
As long as the doors open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelet.
Wow, he's been very kind to Snake.
There are only 2 ways to do so.
Escape?
1. You escape from this ship.
Or you cut off your hand.
2. Your
Oh, never mind.
reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or it detects that Guevara's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Can we, like, you know how people, like, you know, in fiction? No. Someone could just have a cardiac arrest or something and then get resuscitated. Problem solved.
There is no other way to remove your bracelet. If you attempt to force it off or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate.
That's why he didn't tell us this information while the other dude was here, huh?
I wish you the best of luck.
Snake finished reading and carefully returned the card to his pocket.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass
That
through
is
the numbered
exactly
doors.
what he just said, buddy.
Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in.
You don't need to dumb this down any
The
further. I'm
Reds,
pretty
Deads,
sure we
and
got what Snake was
Bracelets
saying.
enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
They're Punisher, huh? Right.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
Are they trying to throw it up or are they trying to shit it out? I don't know. In defiance of Zero's suggestions, both Santa and Seven put fingers down their throats and began to gag. The rest stiffened. Some touched their stomachs. Some simply stared at their bracelets. Junpei gingerly touched his stomach.
There's a bomb inside me.
The thought of it made him queasy.
Oh,
His stomach felt oddly hollow, and his legs were weak.
what made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
They all wronged him in some way. Come on. Junpei looked over at the others.
All right. I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
Yes, we all do. They were all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask. What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
They all saw him, dude. Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, it was really scary.
Huh?
Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only Seven's story seemed to lack the detail of the others.
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
Mm-mm. That was all he had said. He was already drunk and knocked out, so no need to have been knocked out. It had occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
He hadn't done so because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
So, I have a question.
That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover. Why is she blushing?
Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt that she had nothing to
We're
hide.
siblings.
Oh my goodness, your siblings? Like, what, 30 years apart? Isn't he supposed to be old? Unless she's just, you know, you can dress however you want at any age. Maybe she's like in her 40s dressed like this.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister. That really so hard to understand?
Junpei was taken aback. The others seemed just as surprised.
She is correct, of course.
He laid his hand on Clover's shoulder.
Are you, surprised?
Well,
A little bit.
Yeah, but
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Snake pointed at Junpei and June.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
Well, yeah.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
talk it
you're
out,
right.
dude. Yeah.
you connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
He's a detective. He's a retired cop.
Junpei, June, does any of this ring a bell?
Huh, ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
They looked at one another. And like it was staged, they both tilted their necks at the same time.
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
A torture
What
group.
sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group.
The CIA?
Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment. I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
Oh my god, jump scare. The word dead hung in the air, heavy and ominous. The room went quiet again.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this. If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
Even with the specter of death hanging over them, their discussions continued for some time. They wasted another half hour. Come on.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
I agree. Santa threw up his hands, his voice filled with irritation.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Everyone there was already on the edge of panic. What Santa told them only made that feeling more intense. No one was willing to argue this time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But what?
Who's going to go in which door?
I call Snake and 7. June looked towards the numbered doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait.
Lotus looked terrified.
I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now,
Sure.
Don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Ace shook his head sadly.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
I can talk the talk, but he can't walk the walk, huh?
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes.
Okay, never mind. He's just being a goofy
You think
guy.
I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him? You got another thing coming.
You've got another thing coming. That was the last straw.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so?
He can just go in the other
Doesn't
door.
mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
There was an awkward silence. Finally, 7 spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
Snake. There was another long silence, because Snake can't see anything anyway. This time, Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer.
If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
You can't.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
Ace stepped forward.
If I join you, the problem is solved, correct?
No, I wanted to go
7
with
is
them.
7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital route will be 5.
No, I wanted to go with them. Ooh.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Oh, it works perfectly. The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital route gonna be?
That's true. Junpei did a quick mental calculation.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our
What
bracelet
numbers are they?
numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5.
What's that? 11, 14, 22?
8, 3,
Yeah.
6, 5.
Alright.
What would our digital...
Wouldn't it be 4? Because, yeah, 11, 14, 22.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5. The digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Or does 2 and 2 always makes a 5? Huh? Tom York. He repeated what he determined.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door
Yes.
5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4. Are these really the teams I want?
No, they are
Beyond door
not.
5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good
Mhm.
idea to
I
examine
agree, I
the
agree.
corpse.
Yeah.
Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means
I
she'd
don't
have
think
to
she'd
see
want to do that.
Molly
Yeah.
in there. I don't want to put her through that.
Junpei was torn.
Should I stay silent and go through door 4, or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
As he turned his options over and over in his mind, Ace spoke up.
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
No, he began to walk towards door
I'm
5.
going through door 5.
Clover and Snake followed, with Snake a short distance behind. Oh well.
We're over
Decision
there
made
too,
up.
right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
I would like to go to door 5. That's just me though, but what's in door 4? Whoa, oh, go away. I want to go through door 5. That feels like what the game wants you to do though. Let's take a little save, huh? No. I will quit soon, though, after I finish going through a door. Let's go to door 5, yeah.
Hey, wait.
Junpei's cry echoed across the room. I don't know if it'll work, though, with the other people left. The 4 people walking towards the door stopped. Turned back towards
I
him.
want to go through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
No, don't come. You're gonna hinder us. You're gonna freak out. He turned around to look at her.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
We're... Oh, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well,
June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest at her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions.
Please, let me go into door 5.
7 scratched his head and looked at the young man.
Man, now we're right back where we started. You know that?
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right?
Yes.
If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us.
Snake turned to Ace.
Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
1 + 4 = 5, of course.
don't go away.
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others.
No.
Don't be so selfish.
Snake's tone was harsh.
Why?
Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. Yeah, why are we listening to Junpei anyway? She bit her lip and did her best to fight him off. Snake's expression softened as he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered in her ear.
You'll be fine. Just relax.
It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them. They're not for you, buddy.
What did he tell her?
He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Nosy, nosy. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring.
Okay, I understand.
Her voice was barely audible from where Junpei stood. Before long, new teams were assembled.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me.
Yep, you don't
7,
need to
as
repeat
7
that.
plus
Yep,
2 plus 5,
yep.
And the digital root of 4.
I don't need to
And those
listen to
going
that.
to door 4, Lotus, Santa, 8 plus 3, and the digital root of. We're okay with this.
Yes.
Problem's here.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right then.
Oh my god, Snake is pale. Jeez. 7, Snake, and Junpei scanned their numbered bracelets in quick succession. The screen of the red showed 3 asterisks.
The lever's all that's left. Okay. All right then. Let's go.
Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red.
Okay. Please be careful.
Concern was written plainly across her face.
We will.
Junpei looked her in the eye and gave her what he hoped was a reassuring nod. He pulled the lever. Boink. With a sharp clack of a lock releasing, the door swung open. Ooh, are we going to get jump scared with an actual splash art of the body? Probably not. They did a good job describing it.
And it's open.
Ahead of them, in the small hallway, were the pitiful remains of the 9th man.
Oh.
That's messed up.
That was the 9th man.
For a moment, Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse, and his feet would not leave the floor. You got 81 seconds, dude. 7, too, seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. Walked calmly down the bloody hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following.
How can you...
Come on, dudes, put it together.
Do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked towards one's shoulder.
Sorry.
Let's go!
Junpei and 7 looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. Let's take a save. I feel like this is going to be timed. Oops, I didn't mean to overwrite that, actually. It is too late. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrists of all 3 men. 7 and Junpei looked down at the bracelets. On both of them, and on Snake's, a red skull had flickered to life.
Damn it! The countdown started!
They'd scarcely processed the information when... With a metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut.
Shit! The door!
There's no turning back now, and if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
The fear and urgency in 7's face reflected what all 3 of them felt.
How the hell should I know? Stay calm. Look around you.
Yeah, Snake can't actually help with anything.
Okay,
Oops.
okay, I get it.
Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead.
Ah!
He found it easily enough. It was on the wall, next to the closed door, labeled 5.
Found it! Right here!
As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other 2 scrambled to follow suit. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
That, you know what? That's a maybe moment. A muscle stood out in 7's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching.
Jumpy, are you all right? Are you guys okay?
They could hear anxious voices, muffled but distinct, from the other side of the door.
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
Now I can examine the corpse, though. They heard relieved sighs, and even through the door, the 3 men could feel the tension disperse.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Sure thing.
Oh,
And they're gone.
And they're gone. They heard footsteps moving away, and before long they were alone again.
Wow.
Junpei looked around.
Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
The hallway ended roughly 20 or 30 feet from where they stood.
Maybe this wall can be moved.
Stop doing that.
Or not.
You're gonna throw out your back.
Hey, there's a door over there.
To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. First class, luxury. In the middle of it was a plaque that read first class.
First class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
All right, this is the time for me to save, maybe.
All right then, let's go.
Yeah.
Are we not examining the corpse? Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. Seven followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but he stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why.
I don't want to look, but...
Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He'd tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind.
It's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what.
What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit, as though something had chewed up and spit out the better part of his torso. Hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood. The lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor. The awkward, twisted tangle of shredded intestines. The head, wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position.
He'd been wearing these.
Yeah, duh. The man's glasses lay next to his head. The lenses were cracked and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still displayed on its face.
The bracelet's off. Oh wait, Zero did say.
If you die. You don't need to recap this, we just went over this. Goodbye.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this?
What do you mean? The point is you have to leave the ship and then you can get it off?
Just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human.
Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse and a knot of muscle gripped his throat.
Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
He clapped his hand over his mouth and ran to the first-class cabin. The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear.
Where did they...
He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through.
Through here?
Oh my god, there's so many. On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door on the other end, and peeked through. There they were, to his right, busy examining something.
What's up?
He stepped through the door and walked out towards them.
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door?
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room
Astute,
is probably
very
a living room,
astute.
or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Time to save. Oh my god, there's so many rooms. Oof. Seek a way out. Before we seek a way out, we would like to save. Might as well overwrite it. It's too late. Well, I think it's time for me to quit, yeah. It's 10:40 almost. But yeah, honestly, that was much more fun than I was anticipating. I feel like the going through door 5 was a trick to get you to like want to be curious about the body, but we didn't really do much with it, you know. Just felt a little sick, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see where this goes. I assume not everyone's gonna make it out. Junpei's a little bit slow, but that's all right. That's all right. I like Snake so far. But yeah, I guess I'll be back on Wednesday with more of this game. Like I said, having much more fun than I thought I would. I might adjust the voice. Oh, it's already at 4 actually. I mean, I didn't hear any complaints or whatnot about this,
The
so
nonary game. The nonary game. The nonary game.
maybe I'll just raise the voice a bit. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. But yeah, anyway, thanks to whoever is still watching. I'll be back on Wednesday with more of this. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good night.